Ooh, have you guys ever wondered what it takes to sell your home? Well, today I will take everything out there and condense it into 4 easy steps on what I would do to sell your home. So it can be complicated for some. We're going to go through all these different steps and show you exactly how to do it. So obviously the first thing you want to do is meet with a realtor like myself and go over everything such as your goals, the numbers with your house, and any possible sticky situations that might happen. That's why obviously talking with a good realtor is better than others, so that you can be aware of those sticky situations and prepare for those. Things such as, like, do you want a 60-day lease back? Do you have to sell your home in order to buy your next home? How much are you going to net on that home? Are you going to be taking all of those proceeds and putting it as a down payment on the next home? Or, you know, should you even sell in this time? Is it right for you? It might not be right for everyone. And so that's what you need to talk about with a realtor. Step 2, let's say you do decide that you want to sell. The next step is to sign documents. There's a lot of different documents that you need to sign. Things like an exclusive right to sell agreement, which establishes your agent's fiduciary responsibilities as your real estate agent. If you are signing that form and not listing for the next couple days, you do need to sign an exclusion form. The state requires you sign a wire fraud form, and there's also a listing input form which covers all the information that's going to be included on the MLS, our website, Zillow, Redfin, and all those other websites out there. So there's also something called property condition disclosure. This is like, hey, the basement flooded 2 years ago, or there was meth in the house, or, you know, you have to disclose everything that you know about the property. And then, assuming all that goes good, we schedule photos. And a lot of people overthink this. They're like, oh, do we have to do renovations? Do we, you know, what do we do to get our house up and photo ready? And what I tell my clients is just take everything off the counters. Being a minimalist is better. People want to imagine what their stuff is going to look like in the house. So a lot of your decorations and stuff don't necessarily have to be there. Just a nice, simple house. Sometimes we can do staging if you want to go that route. But yeah, we get photos done. Get them done professionally because it makes a difference. And while you're sitting down with your realtor, obviously you want to pick a competitive price based on the comparables in your area. I know with this crazy market, it's easy to say, oh, let's list it for $1 million. But in reality, we can list it, and you might even get an offer for that. But if an appraiser says it's not worth that much, if it's a loan, that loan company isn't going to loan on that high of an amount. So obviously we want to get close and make sure it's competitive, to bring in the right buyers and whatnot. And you also want to devise a marketing plan. Obviously this is all going to be on the realtor, so I'll talk a little bit about what I do to sell these homes. Is we create flyers, we hand them out to all your neighbors. We do social media ads on Facebook and Instagram. We host open houses. And I love making listing videos, just kind of like how I like making these videos. I would love to make a video of your home of like, hey, this is MTV Cribs and we're selling your house. Anyways, step 4 and the last step is once we have it on the market, be ready for showings. You know, at a moment's notice, you might have to get out of your house so that other people can come in and tour around. The more showings, the better, even though that can be sometimes frustrating. If we're expecting a crazy rush of people, usually we will hold showings until an open house and just have everyone come through the open house. Makes it a little easier on you as the seller. And as those offers start coming in, accept the best one for you. It might not be the highest, and it might not be the most over appraisal. Every offer is a little bit different, and we can talk through all those situations. Once you are under contract, you have to still coordinate one more showing, which is for the inspector to come in and take a look at the house. With your real estate agent, make any negotiations if possible. Sometimes they'll want things fixed. In this market, not so much. Seller has a lot of negotiating power. And then just waiting out escrow and preparing for closing. those are my 4 steps to selling a home. So thanks so much. And if you guys wanted to know this week's market update and stats, we are at 16 days on market. And one thing I want to say about that is it's actually a pretty big difference between Utah and Salt Lake County. Salt Lake County, it's taking 12 days on market, and Utah County is 18 days. So keep that in mind. The average list price is $512,000, and the average sales price is $530,000. Both of those up from the last time I did this update. Number of sales is up by about 50, so we're at about 2385 for the last 30 days. And 30-year interest rates have come down just a little bit, which is nice. We're at 2.96%, and inventory levels has dropped just a percentage point. We're at about 2.66 months of inventory. So thanks, guys. That's my weekly market update. Let me know if you have any questions. Send me a message, or you got my contact information right here as well. Be sure to check out my website. So thanks, guys. I'm Cameron with the Infinite Real Estate Group, and we'll see you next week.